I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Thank you, Professor, but looking after plants isn't all that thrilling to me.
I think you'll come to see that the fruit is well worth the labour. As we herbologists like to say, tend to your plants and they'll tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Мала, хоч ти, звісно, і нічого, але хз.
Those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
Наступне завдання в нас. Зараз ми перевіримо. Найтіонай. Ага, це Нижній Хоксміт. Але я хотів оце, але воно, я не знаю, як воно. Чомусь воно не відслідковується на карті. Ага, це просто. Це просто як треба як завдання виконати, типу, проти своїх ворогів. Що якщо ми підемо до... Ну, проведемо дуель. Тільки б згадати, де це... Ось тут, якщо я не помиляюсь. А, ні. Не тут. А може і тут. Зараз ми пробіжимось. Але я не буду не впевнений. А, ні, тут.
Future champion coming through.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of Cross Wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
Високим уроном. Окей. Мені треба уклонятися, якщо я правильно пам'ятаю. Одна є. А, серйозно?
They made a crap's breakfast out of you that round. Care to try again?
Окей, да, звичайно.
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
А чого вони просто стоять?
There goes my wager.
Incendio. Levioso. Incendio.
Чого я їх не можу бити?
Levioso. Incendio. Levioso. Incendio.
What to do? What a victory! You've won the tournament!
I'm just pleased to have done as well as I did.
And we're pleased to have such a gracious champion. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
Так, а що мені дали? Ага, просто якийсь костюм, так? А так він по захисту взагалі не краще, ніж мій. Навіть гірше. Ну, окей, продамо потім.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Акцію Інсендіо і Левіоса в комбінації, в одній комбінації. А їх... Ага, вони в мене всі є.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
Nicely done.
Accio. Incendio.
Excellent form.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
Ай-яй-яй,
Something.
переборщив трошки.
Accio.
Ні? А чому ні?
Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
That's it. Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
It was only a training dummy.
True, but it's a difficult dummy. Believe me, I know. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Even though you won the tournament already, I'm glad to see you haven't stopped training. Stay sharp, my friend.
Окей. І це нам нічого не дало, так? Ага. Кувирок. Окей. Тоді займемось завданням в нижньому Хоксліді. Перепрошую, я казав Хоксміт. А туди в нас аж 300 метрів нам бігти, так? І ми ж, скоріш за все, що не зможемо переміститись швидко туди. Ну, так, бо ми не відкрили. Ми не відкрили ту область. Добре, будемо бігти. Це займе певний час. Але може під час цієї подорожі маленької ми зможемо краще оглянути окресності самого Хогвартсу. І, до речі, те, що я казав на початку відео, Будиночок Хагріда. Так, ось він. Ми якраз через нього будемо пробігати. Якщо це дійсно будиночок Хагріда. Зможемо сюди зайти, цікаво? Сундучок. Просто якийсь лут. Нас тут чекав, так? Ми
Revelio.
Ревеліо не примінили. І тут ще щось цікаве, це як підземелля, якщо я правильно розумію, так? А ми тут спригнемо без... Спригнемо. І, скоріш за все, що ми сюди потрапити не зможемо, так? Щось тут потрібно.
Levioso.
Ні. Треба його перемістити сюди. Але ми не зможемо його перемістити так. Треба якесь закляття, якого ми поки не знаємо. Якщо я правильно розумію. Можна спробувати використати репара?
Reparo.
Ну ні. Це не працює. Ну, Левіоса ми приміняли.
Levioso.
І він також не працює. Ну добре, значить, поки ми не можемо потрапити сюди. Добре, згодом ми це, я не сумніваюсь, зможемо. Тоді йдемо до Наті. До Наті. Ну, Наті це в неї ім'я таке.
This looks intriguing.
Без сумніву.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
Блін, і що? Розказувати їм ще не треба. Себастьян, Наті. Ну добре, давайте
They want
розкажемо.
something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts,
When were you at Gringotts?
just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll, and Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well,
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
that may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
Так,
Off on another adventure, are we?
I beg your pardon. How dare you?
ми просто прийшли сюди, щоб побалакати з
What's
нею.
going on here?
Окей. Але я тут бачу багато сундуків. Я хочу їх
Revelio. I don't have time to argue.
залутати.
I've told you repeatedly
Ага, а
not
ті,
to
ну да,
stray
це все не
far
могло
from
бути так
home,
просто.
especially when I'm inside with your little sister.
Ой, я нажав. Не могло все бути так просто, вони всі під замком.
That's enough. I'm
Крім
too
одного.
tired for your stories today. You stay right here where I can see you. Now, why don't you do some more drawings for me? Hmm?
Very well, Mummy.
Ви тут також? Ух ти. Прикольно. Всі ці маленькі дрібниці, але, блін, вони такі затягуючі. Якийсь великий сундук. Мантія ізумрудного кольору. Так, ми там ще перед цим щось знаходили. По захисту вона прям мощ. Але ця виглядає краще. Як якийсь сенсей, не знаю. І капелюх якийсь, так? 8? Добре. А ми 7 поки, якщо я не помиляюсь. Чи 6? А, 7. Ух ти. Як сова така. Добре, тут ніби все.
Revelio.
Так, тут все. Тоді ми йдемо до того голосу, який був біля річки.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Ладно, не будемо з ним розмовляти. Принаймні поки. Перепрошую.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to.
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be so
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
stupid.
You'll regret crossing my path.
Мені ж уклонятися треба від них, так? Там таке завдання. Ну, давайте будемо уклонятися. Ух ти, хто це
I'll
такий?
watch the light go out of your eyes.
Якийсь дуелянт банди Пепламби. Окей.
I see you. But we should hold them off.
I'm not going anywhere.
Лізі.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders.
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies, they seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
Давайте допоможемо
This
їй.
trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
Угу.
My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Revelio.
Можемо підпалити інсендіо?
Incendio.
Ага.
The flames make the pyre sink.
Curious. The pyres are back where they started.
Я нічого не поняв. А, господи, їх тут багато. Я тільки один помітив.
Incendio.
How beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Не знаю, чим ми будемо цим займатись, але в будь-якому випадку було прикольно. І так, які в нас завдання? Які в нас завдання нас чекають? Ми 5 разів ми кувиркнулись. Ще нам 5 залишилось. Я просто експеліармус хочу вивчити. І потім... Ну, давайте вже це завдання виконаємо. Я хотів підійти до цієї дівчини.
Some assistance.
Hello, can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid. Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back. I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast.
А якщо... А, тобто воно не показує на карті, так?
I should dive down and see.
Ага, вона ось там, але я не знаю, чи ми зможемо це зробити без якогось додаткового закляття. Спробувати, в принципі, можна. Звучить вже не так і страшно. Тим більше, що тут мілководдя взагалі. Я думав, треба прям буде ниряти. А, чи скоріш за все, що треба буде ниряти.
This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is.
А, тобто отак. Тю. А підводний світ вони не зробили. Ну, блін, ладно. Ще 2 залишилось, так? І останній. О, вона.
I should let Grace know that I found
Я
her
спочатку
family
на
astrolabe.
рябіновий це відвар подивився. Пропоную обійти, тому що він по мілководдю не такий швидкий. А ну, ладно, Бог з ним.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
I did. I hope it makes your father happy.
It will. I can't wait to see his face. Thank you so much for doing this for me, and for my family. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there.
Дякую за
Thank you
пораду.
again.
Я це і так
And I
зрозумів.
do hope you keep diving.
Але ми там знайшли багато цікавих приколів. Як шляпи. 16. 19 взагалі, диви. Але вона странна, йолки-палки. Але вона нам дає 19 захисту, тому мені пофіг.
You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
І так, ми з завданням цим справились. Далі в нас по плану Хогвартс. І це в нас... А, так я ж був там, ні? Я ж був там. А може, не був. А я не нажав відслідковувати. Угу. 30 метрів. А ні, напевне, це не те завдання. То я був доставав цю, як її. Андрагору. Я чомусь думав, це одне і те саме.
Would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
Звісно, талант.
My parents
Про що
considered
йде мова?
keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin. Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Щось він лукавить трохи, мені здається.
Remember, precision is key when brewing potions.
Це те, що нам треба?
Revelio.
Коротше, ми забираємо нахрен все, що тут є. І сундук обшукаємо. Тупо ограбимо діда. Все?
Your potion station's organized and free of clutter.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Так, а нам ще щось треба було, ні?
Efficiency and potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
Едурус, вамби, дверняй. Окей, варим. 30 секунд, так?
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah! Get it! Again! Oh! Dragon Dog! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
А йому вообще пофіг?
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Edurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm not sure what you're talking about, Professor.
You will not earn favor with me by failing to take responsibility for your actions. I suggest you heed my warning. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Все?
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
Greetings, young Slytherin. Scrope knows about the old book you found for Professor Fig. Scrope can help you. And you can help Scrope. Get to the courtyard past the pendulum. If you don't know it, you'll see it easy enough. And don't tell anyone what you're up to. Especially Professor Black.
Так, до нас якийсь цей написав. Ой, капусти викинув. Ну, ладно. Написав нам ось цей тип. Скроуп. Окей. І оце ще щось, але ми це не читали. Все інше ми читали. По завданнях у нас... так, ми не уклонялись, бо у нас не було від кого, в принципі. Їдемо до скропа цього. Ой. Так. А я ж по тобі в минулий раз попадав, ні? Ну і ладно. А, так це не так близько, щось я так на уверенном біжу. Там щось пролітало, или мені здалось? А, так. Це воно?